how can we be witnesses for Christ? It was Christmas Eve, and I had just finished working my first holiday season in retail. We had a special that day. If you spend over $20, you got a $1 gift. I had this gentleman come up and asked if he qualified after I finished ringing him up, and I said, "You most certainly do," and we finished that transaction. And as he is about to leave, he turns around and pulls out another receipt from another department that he was in and asked if he could have another one. Unfortunately, I could only give one per customer for quantity purposes. And he became very angry and irate. So I got a manager to help diffuse the situation. But it escalated into him cursing and yelling at both me and the manager until they finally sent him out. This past Sunday in the gospel, we heard at the end how the apostles were witnesses to Christ. So that got me thinking, how can we be witnesses to Christ? The priest I heard speak after reading the gospel said, well, going to church is one way we are a witness to Christ. And so from there, I started thinking of other ways that we can be witnesses for Christ. I think of different missionary groups. I think of the interns here who are witnesses to Christ, to the WashU student community, and to the community at large here in WashU. These are just some ways that we can bring Christ to others. I think for me as well, it also incorporates, for me, living by the motto of treating everyone as though I would like to be treated. So I could have totally yelled and cursed and went back at that guy, but that would have just kept escalating the situation. Instead, I decided maybe inside I was really angry and cursing inside, but on the outside, I tried to stay calm and tried to understand where he was coming from. And I do understand where he was coming from. My hands were sort of tied. So that's just one way for me, but there's many, many ways. It can be as small as holding the door open for someone, or if you see someone who needs like extra food, donating food to them. It doesn't always have to be a grandiose gesture. It can be, but for me, I find the smaller the act, the more powerful it is. Because I think we always see, oh, this great big thing happened, or this person did this extraordinary thing, and that's incredible to see, not to belittle that, but it's those smaller one-on-one actions that sometimes gets lost in everything, but can really leave a powerful impact and imprint on that other person that you are serving. So I would encourage you to continue those small acts of kindness to be a witness for Christ. Because I think as Catholics, being a witness for Christ is very crucial and central to our mission. So I just would hope that within the next week you kind of reflect and see how and where you have been a witness for Christ in other people's lives. Thank you, and God bless you.